Hey everybody, I'm Nave357 and we are picking up directly from where we left off in the last episode. We made it through Paris, we gave the introduction to Sly Cooper's tragic backstory and everything, and then we went on to go see what's up with Raleigh the Frog, and we're here on the first actual level of the game, a stealthy approach. So, again, thanks to everyone who is here, really appreciate you. I'm going to go ahead and show you the first trick of a speedrun. You get behind the sign, and you sort of just super jump straight to the top. And the reason that people do that is because there's actually a cutscene with Bentley whenever you exit the tunnel. And Bentley talks a lot. We don't want to hear a bunch of jibber jabber all the time. But we do need to get some clue bottles, because as I mentioned at the end of the last episode, we're not going to be doing a 100% run. Yeah, okay, Bentley, we get it. You need the clue bottles. I know. So we're not going to be doing a 100% run, but we will be doing pretty much everything except for the Master Thief sprints. I'm just not too interested in doing those this time around. There's actually another glitch here, or another trick, rather, of using this periscope. It's called periscope proxy. If you do it correctly, it'll launch you way into the level, and it's a pretty interesting way to just skip a very large part of this level. And if we did not collect any clue bottles at all, there's another skip, but since we have collected clue bottles, we can't do it. Oh my god. I took my camera screen off of him for a second and wasn't paying any attention, and I got, dude. Alright, well, we still don't want to watch the Bentley cutscene, so let's just skip past that. Very nice. It's actually super easy to do that trick. On the previous episode, I mentioned how this isn't my first time recording these episodes. The first episodes got deleted on accident. Oops, sorry. And on those episodes, I actually did that same sign proxy trick on my first try. So the next skip would actually be right here. There's another Bentley cutscene, and if you don't collect any clue bottles, you can sort of death abuse to skip past it. But since we collected clue bottles, we'll have to actually watch it.
According to my
amphibio positioning system, because everybody needs an APS.
That blimp looks more like a machine than a hideout.
You're right, Sly. That is a storm machine. It's the
Wow, so his blimp is also a storm machine.
That explains all the wrecked ships.
Sir Raleigh the Frog is single-handedly the reason that England is always rainy, or Wales, whatever this area is supposed to be. So another skip is you can actually, I messed it up a little bit. You can actually jump up here and do a ledge grab and go out of bounds to skip the level. But again, we're not going to do that right now because we need to collect clue bottles, and we can't collect clue bottles without actually going through the level. I know, it's lame. But trust me, if you're interested in seeing more out of bounds glitches, more skips, things like that, just be sure to hang around. We'll be doing all sorts of cool stuff whenever I learn how to speedrun this game. But first, another Bentley cutscene, because Bentley never stops talking. Look at Sly, he looks so annoyed. His face. He's like, God, Bentley, I know already. Can you please stop talking? Basically, Bentley is just explaining how to do a hook grab, and it's the same way that you do literally like anything else in this game. Jump and hit the circle button. Seems pretty simple, because it is. There's another sort of optimization you can actually, I messed it up. But if you do it properly, it's actually not hard. It's pretty easy unless you're just bad like me. There we go. I'll go ahead and show you this little out of bounds skip though. But it's actually really easy. You can jump up on that post, and then you just sort of spam your double jumps, and you will just stay on top of the railing so that you don't have to wait around all the time. Super cool. But yeah, that's the out of bounds route. You do it to avoid the Bentley cutscene. that he explains how to do a hook jump. I'll try to do this one more time. Why not? Yeah, so this is what you do. Basically, I fell, so I didn't make it. I'm making it look way more difficult than it is, but it's actually super easy, so not too much to worry about there. If you're also interested in learning tricks for this game. So another star throwy boy, no big deal. You'll notice that whenever you hit the alarms, it actually gets rid of all the spotlights, so you're pretty much out of danger's way once you take care of that. Go ahead and collect. We need two more treasure bottles. Trying to learn how to cane jump, so you might hear me mashing the buttons. I do it okay sometimes, but then sometimes I just am not very good at it. I feel like I'm going too far out is my problem. So now that we have all 20 bottles, Bentley just told us, you know, we can go to the vault and he'll tell us the code that he is correct. 792. Nice.
Sly, you found a page from the Thievius Raccoonus. This page teaches old Drake Cooper's fast attack dive move. Press the triangle button to use it.
Nice. So yeah, each vault is gonna have a new trick or an upgrade to an existing trick. And no matter what order you open the vaults in, like if I didn't get this vault now but I came back later after I had opened some other vaults in different levels, you'll always get the same moves in the same order. And the first one you get is the dive move, so it does that. It's really neat. And now here at the end of the level is the treasure key that we need to progress. And I'll explain why in just a bit. First, get to enjoy a cute little cutscene of Sly being all cool, collecting the key, which we will then use to open this gate. But that's not the main reason we need the treasure keys. No, you need the treasure keys at the end of each level for very particular reasons. There's actually, you can actually turn around and go back into that level, and then you just pull up the menu and you would select the hub world, and it's a faster way to get over into Raleigh's area over there. But instead we're just going to go the casual way and watch the cutscenes.
If Raleigh's really as smart as his police files suggest, then that's where I'll find him.
Wonderful idea, but your plan is flawed.
Your plan is
Because
flawed.
it's impossible to get near him. To access Raleigh's blimp, you would have to
So Bentley
sneak
goes on a
to that
long
high
rant about
voltage
how it's
power
impossible.
tube. To do that without getting electrocuted, you'd have to destroy that power generator.
Okay,
And to do that, you need 2 more of Raleigh's treasure keys.
So that's why we
which
need some
are
treasure keys,
heavily
okay.
guarded.
Interesting. So when are you gonna get to the impossible?
And that is why Sly Cooper is so cool, because he's like, yeah, whatever, alright. So, when's the impossible part?
Follow them to your objectives.
Holographic
Don't
markers.
mention it. It's your funeral.
So yeah, that's why Sly's so cool. He's just cool, calm, and collected, maybe even a little bit sassy. And then Bentley gives him a little sass back. It's pretty funny. So this right here is called a lucky charm. The first one you get is silver, and then if you get another one, either by collecting them like that or by getting 100 coins, it becomes gold. Once you have a gold lucky charm... Oh, hang on.
My heartiest congratulations to you all.
We're gonna listen to Raleigh talk.
Sunk its 50th ship last night, and Luke has already been unloaded. Our operation is moving along splendidly, with the possible exception being the gross negligence displayed below decks, and I demand the boilers stay at full pressure at all times. If you lazy, lowbrow, technically incompetent gutter snipes did your jobs right, we'd have sunk 100 ships by now. Fine achievement. Carry on, my boys, carry on.
Okay, sorry for the interruption, but yeah, I had to get you guys to listen to Raleigh because the voice acting in this game, particularly with the villains, it's just phenomenal. I mean, the first three, especially Raleigh, Mugshot, and Ms. Ruby, they're all just great. I mean, I really love it. So as I was explaining, once you get the gold charm, as I now have, you basically can't go beyond that. And the charms let you take an extra hit because, you know, this is an old school platforming game. You take one hit and you die, right? With a silver charm, you can take an additional hit. With a gold charm, you can take 2 additional hits. And that's pretty much how that works. So let's go ahead and get this cutscene out of the way. Oh wait, where's it at? Where's the trigger for it? Hello? There's supposed to be a trigger for this cutscene, but it's just not working. That's strange. I can show you this though. This is why we need the keys, the treasure keys.
2 keys left to
We
go.
need 2 more. So you might think, okay, well, if you only need 2 more, why do you have to get, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? There's 5 available, right? So why don't you just get all 5? Well, yeah, we're going to, because at the end of each level, you actually have to have all 7 treasure keys to progress and to actually go fight the boss. So we're going to do 1 level, and then we'll probably call this episode because it's already running at a pretty decent pace, and I'll do all the rest of the levels on the next episode. Because I have to do so much explaining and cutscene watching.
That'll slam them shut.
Yeah, thanks, Bentley. So the first thing they do is give you a cutscene for this level of how to avoid catching fire.
Eureka!
Eureka!
My analysis tells
Get
me
it.
that if you trace the spinning crankshaft all the way back to its source, you'll find Raleigh's treasure key and sabotage his machine while you're at it.
So what Bentley's talking about is that we need to trace this spinning crankshaft all the way back to the source to find the source of
Remember, Sly,
all the way back
hold
to the
down
source to
circle
find the
button near
source
the blue
of
circle
Raleigh's
to perform super
storm machine,
sneaky
the
thief
engine, I
moves.
guess you could say. Pretty simple stuff. This is, you know, pretty beginner level. This is the first world after all. So they put all the clues like right in front of your face. It's pretty easy to find them all. Oh god, I almost fell. Talking about how easy it is and I nearly fell to my death. Sly Cooper cannot swim, ladies and gentlemen, just so you know. This little area teaches you about how you can bounce around on these grates that you can slam shut. And then if you do it well, you're rewarded with an extra life. So that's pretty cool. These are like checkpoint markers, basically. Like, think of them as like flags in Mario games. And these electric fans are no fun, so I just tried to concentrate and make sure I wasn't gonna run into one and die. So as you can imagine, during speedruns, these levels are actually done way faster. In fact, all of Raleigh's world is done in an any % run. It's done so quickly that you don't do any levels except for that first one, a stealthy approach. You can actually skip straight to Raleigh, which I'd love to show you guys sometime. Probably on the next episode I'll teach you about how to do it. And then, you know, whenever I actually do my speedruns, I'll be talking about it all the time, so. I did drop one clue bottle. It fell past me. That was my B back here. So we're at 24 out of 30 in this level. Alright, so here's a couple more. Looks like we have we're finally getting some progress on where this crankshaft is going. Get rid of that walrus guy. Freaking walrus guy. Yeah, let's go over here first. Get these rats. Oh god, you kill them and they just splat in green piles of blood, I guess that's supposed to be. Maybe they didn't really want to show actual blood, so they just made it green. Here's the vault, but we don't have enough of the clue bottles yet. Alright, let's see, now we have 29, so I'm missing 1. And I know exactly where it is, so let's try to do a little shortcut. Let's just, Alright, well I'm not going to get the shortcut. I've done it before, it's really not that hard to do. Ah, jeez, I have to go the long way. Try one more time. You just kind of have to time it somewhat well, because as you can see, the wheel is sort of, it's not a perfectly round wheel. It has little, oh, there we go. Oh no, I almost had it. Whatever. Whatever, I'll just take the long way.
One more clue if you're gonna open this vault.
The casual way is to take this elevator-like thing, grab the hook, and jump onto the top. And the last clue bottle is right here. Nice. So let's see what sort of a superpower upgrade we can get this time.
I can't believe I pieced this one together. Try 227.
2, 2, 7. Look at that, we're already 5% done with the game. And we're only on like the 3rd level overall, if you include Paris.
Interesting. Old Sally Cooper's
Fast getaway raccoon roll.
Stories claim she can move faster rolling than anyone else could on the run. Hold down the triangle button to use this move. Switch between your power-ups using L2 and R2.
Nice. So the roll move is actually very useful, especially like for speed runs, because, I mean, just look at it. It's cool. You can just roll around, and it is actually a pretty fast way to move around. You know, like I said, especially for speed runs. So they use it a lot to just optimize their movement, especially on downhill areas and things like that. Very cool stuff. So now somehow this triggers this weird skull thing to move forward. Lock this in place, perfectly in place, that we can get to the end. And I guess this is the engine? I don't really know, but there is a treasure key, so let's get it. Yeah! Yeah! Alright. First level down. So yeah, that's basically what these levels are gonna look like. Just, you know, basic stealth platforming game from 2002, so you pretty much know what to expect. But yeah, guys, if you're interested in seeing more Sly Cooper, be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel or follow on Twitch. Follow me on Twitter too. You can slide in those DMs and let me know what you want to see out of this playthrough. Oh god, no, he saw me. He's gonna spit his boogers at me. No. Got him. Alright, we're good. I didn't want to lose my charm. But yeah, so I really appreciate you guys watching and following and all that good stuff. And on the next episode, we're gonna do a lot of catching up. We're gonna get the next 3 levels and maybe even more. So be sure to tune in for that. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.